What's going on, world? Brian Wright here, and you're now tuned into the Brian Wright Radio Show, where we offer value in the form of content that'll help you change your mindset, change your life, and become the best version of yourself. No matter what race, religion, creed that you come from, no matter what gender, that doesn't matter to me. The only thing I'm here to do is to tap into this source and to ensure that you get this message so maybe you can apply it to your life, take it to the world, and serve it and leave it a better world than we found it. Greetings to everybody, and I'm glad y'all here. So I was walking for ideas today, as I always do, and I started thinking about championships. And I remember growing up, I would see in the NBA, let's use that as an example, Shaq, Kobe, Tim Duncan, Dirk Nowitzki, Dwayne Wade, Rasheed Wallace. I remember seeing those people get the trophy at the end of the year, seeing how happy they were. And I used to think to myself, I wonder how it feels to compete at the highest level and win the championship like that. Now, I'll admit, looking back, I was ignorant of it all. I just thought that they would play basketball and whoever wins wins the championship. There ain't really much to go into it. But then I heard the stories of after these guys retired. And the best example is the example of Kobe Bryant. I didn't like him too much as a player, but I respected him. And that's because his will to win was insane. And Kobe had a phenomenal career, 5-time champion, and just Google his stats. That's all you need to see. But now that he was retired at the time, rest in peace to him, by the way, he was talking about the price of being a champion. And I remember hearing his story, and he talked about how he would be in the gym before everybody got to the gym, and he would stay later when everybody else left. How many jumpers that he would take. And I remember Shaq talking about he was able to slack off because he know he had Kobe, somebody else that could come in and dominate with him. That's how bad Kobe Bryant was. And he talked about missing out on time with his family. When they tried to tear him down that time when Shaq first left, can he win without Shaq? All the birthdays, all the holidays that he missed. And when I learned that, I thought to myself, this should be the message. The price of being a champion. Now, Kobe Bryant is just one example. And now when I look in my life, I'm playing a game just like they are. You're playing a game just like they are. But you didn't see the blood, sweat, and tears behind the scene. We didn't see the family sacrifices. People be like, those guys are millionaires and they just dribble a ball. Nope, they don't just dribble a ball. Wrong. They take care of their bodies. They eat what they're supposed to eat. They sacrifice time away from their family. They play 82 games a year in 16 playoff games, 4 rounds. But they put it all on the line. Only one can win the championship. There can't be 2 champions. There can only be one. And when it comes to our lives, we have to understand that we're also competing for a championship. They're competing so they can be the greatest player of all time. We're competing so we can be the best version of ourselves and achieve everything that we need to achieve in this life. It's no different. They play 82 games. We go 365. They measure their accomplishment by Rookie of the Year, All-Star Game. We should be doing the same thing. Our compass should be like theirs. Just because they play a big game don't mean that it doesn't apply to our lives. I can't tell you how many times I wanted to be a champion in certain fields that I was in previously. I reached the pinnacle of some of them, but some of them I didn't. But when I got serious about anything, I had to cut people off. I had to sacrifice time. I was doing what I needed to do. Being in the Army, I was traveling all over the world. I was trying to be the best soldier that I could, make rank. I love my people, but I love this life also. And I made a little bit of time for them. I'm not saying that you neglect people, no. But those you love, definitely try to spend the most time that you can with them. But just know that if you want to achieve greatness, if you want to build anything that's worth any significance, if you want to be a champion, you have to be able to do what champions do and work behind the scenes. Put your blood, sweat, and tears in. Tell those people I can't go to that party. It's not aligned with my goals. Mamba mentality. I have to achieve this. Yes, I understand that parties are going on and I could go have a lot of fun, but I want to win. I was just talking to one of my friends and I said, for 35 years, I've went out there, I partied, I've drunk some of the greatest alcohol, I messed with some beautiful women. I've done everything that a regular person would be like, that's amazing. But guess what? It was all vanity. The only thing that stuck with me is my championships, which came in the form of my awards and being a part of history with people knowing that you've been in the service and you've been to Afghanistan, Iraq, those places. That's a time in history. And you could say I was a part of that. I'm here now, back home, trying to make up all that time with my nieces. My nieces are getting older. I haven't seen them in a long time. My nephew's getting older. My mother's getting older. My brothers and sisters are getting older, but I don't regret none of it. I don't regret none of the time missed, because when you live in your life and you doing what you're supposed to do and it's leading you towards championships, it's going to make you feel fulfilled, make you want to do it again. Everybody's competing, so let me compete so I can see what I can win also. It's a constant grind. It never stopped. It was every day. And sometimes I had disappointments. Sometimes I got hurt. Sometimes things happened to me. Sometimes I had setbacks. I had to be resilient. I competed. And it felt good to hold up those awards, to get those coins, to be recognized as somebody in history. The championship doesn't come without sacrifice. I remember Charles Barkley. He was talking about when he lost the finals to Michael Jordan. And he was talking about when it came to the game that you lose more than you win. And Shaq then was looking at him. He was like, Shaq, how many years were you in the league? He was like 16. He said, see, you won 4. And he was talking about Michael Jordan. He won 6 out of however many years he was in. But when you look at life, it's the same way. You compete every year, but that don't mean you're going to win. It took Michael Jordan, I think, 6 years to win a championship, but he was one of the greatest on his team. Took the Miami Heat. LeBron, D-Wade, Chris Bosh. It took them a year to do it. They failed the first year, which means we're not going to win all the time. But if we compete, if we stay in the game, I don't know whether I'm going to win this year, but I love this game so much of life because I could put this work in and I could rise to the top if I really put my focus on it. And maybe I'll win something big this year, or maybe I won't. But I love the game so much, it doesn't even matter. And that's what it takes to become a champion. I want you to think about your life, what you have accomplished. Do you really think it's the pinnacle of what you can really do? I'm going to lock in for the next 1 to 3, 1 to 5 years. And I'm going to put all my eggs into one basket. And I'm going to become a champion at this. Do you think that you can achieve that? That's the message for today. Let's all become champions. Let's get rid of people that don't want to win championships. Because in order for those guys to win too, they had to add the teammates. We got to find a team. Y'all got to help each other out. Scottie Pippen helped Jordan. Kobe helped Shaq. David Robinson helped Tim Duncan. Jason Terry helped Dirk Nowitzki. Dwayne Wade helped LeBron James. You got to have other champions around you also. So let's get champions around us. Let's get ready for this season and let's dominate. I appreciate y'all listening. Brown Right Radio Show. Gone.